Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. So I filmed this makeup look for you guys. It's basically just like a bronzy smoky eye. I know I filmed a tutorial similar to this, but it's a little bit different because I added more smokiness and a wing liner. I decided to film this for you guys because every single time I wear this to work, I always get compliments on it. Every time I do a makeover, like literally 99% of the people I do, like, they want me to recreate this exact look on them. If you guys want to see this tutorial, just keep on watching. Alright, so let's get started. So as you guys can see, I already have my eyebrows done and already primed my eyes and set it like always. Just in case you guys were wondering what I use for my eyebrows, I use the ColourPop pencil in Dope Taupe for the inner part of my brows. And then I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer in medium brown for the end of my brows. To clean them up, I use a MAC Studio Finish Concealer in NC20. And then to prime my eyes, I actually use MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NC25. And I just blend it out with the Beauty Blender. And then I set it with the Anastasia Contour Powders in these two shades, the Banana and this pink one. I forgot what it's called. So I'm going to start off by setting my brow bone, and I'm going to be using Blanc Type from MAC, and it's just like a matte ivory shade. Okay, so now moving on to the crease, I'm going to be going in with a soft brown from MAC, and I'm just going to put that all over the crease. I like to go in with a big fluffy brush first, and then I use a smaller, denser brush to make the color darker, because I really want that peach color that's like in this brown to peek through. Now I'm going to be taking the color Saddle. I'm just going to apply this on the outer corners of my eyes. Just carefully place it like right in the outer crease and the outer corner of the eye. Now to darken up the crease, I'm going to be going in with the color Carbon, also from MAC. And I'm just going to place it more precisely. Apply it right in the outer crease. And then I just go back in with the brush I was using for Saddle, MAC 217, and just blend it out. So now I'm going to take MAC Paint Pot in Indian Wood, which is as a base for the lid. Just make sure you apply this really carefully, because since it's a cream, it can be very tricky. So now to set the paint pot, I'm going to be going in with MAC's Woodwinked eyeshadow. Alright, so as you guys can see, I already did my wing liner. I did it off camera because I was having a hard time recording it, like staying in the camera, I guess you could say. I don't know. Anyways, so what I used is I used my Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Liner in Blackest Black. And then since it's a little bit like, not dry, but it's not as jelly as I want it to be, I put a drop of the Inglot Duraline, and this just really helps it, you know, make it easier also to apply. And then to make it really dark and intense, I went over it with my NYC liquid liner. So now I'm going to move on to face, and to prime my face, I'm going to be using my NYX Angel Veil Primer and just apply it all over the face. Now I'm going to be going in with my EX1 foundation in the shade F200, and I'm going to be applying it with my Beauty Blender. I love this foundation just because it looks really natural and it just looks like skin. If you guys can see, like, it just looks so natural and like glowy, and I just love this foundation. So now I'm going to be going in with my Tarte Shape Tape concealer in the shade Light, and I'm just going to apply less than usual just because this concealer is full coverage. It looks really light on camera. I don't know why it's picking up so light, but in person it looks so much darker than what it does on camera. I know this shade is a little light anyways, but I just really use this concealer when I want a really bright under eye. I'm just gonna apply a little bit to the rest of my face just so I can look even. So now I'm gonna be going in with my Laura Mercier translucent powder and just setting the places where I applied the concealer. Now I'm going to set the rest of my face using my Rimmel Stain Matte Powder. I'm going to contour my face using my NARS Laguna Bronzer. And of course, I'm going to bronze my face with my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And I'm also going to use that to contour my nose. For blush, I'm going to be using Milani's Luminoso. For highlighter, I'm going to be using the new Makeup Geek in collaboration with Kathleen Light's highlighter palette. And I'm going to be using the shade Nightlight. So moving on to eyes, I'm going to be using MAC's Costa Rica liner and apply that in the waterline. And then I'm going to be taking the color Carbon from MAC and applying that right underneath the lash line. And then I'm going to smoke it out with the eyeshadow Saddle from MAC as well. Now as my inner corner highlight, I'm going to be using Nylon from MAC. And I'm pretty sure you guys already guessed that I was going to use that color. Now to set my whole entire face, I'm going to be using the Skindinavia Finishing Spray in the Oil Control. Then I'm going to use MAC Fix Plus to set the rest of my face. I'm going to set my eyebrows using the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper. So now I'm going to curl my lashes and apply mascara to prep them for falsies, and I'm going to do that off camera and I'll be right back. For lashes, I'm going to be using the Flutter Lashes in the style Slayla. And I'm going to apply it with my House of Lashes eyelash adhesive. I love these lashes because they're so easy to apply and they're actually very comfortable even though the band is kind of thick. Now for lips, I'm going to be using my NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade London. So this is basically the final look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I tried to make it as easy as possible and try to explain like every single step, but it's still kind of hard for me to do that just because I'm so awkward in camera. But if you guys have any requests, just don't forget to comment them down below. Don't forget to like this video, and if you haven't already, just please subscribe. I would really appreciate it.